Okay, only equation of a straight line, student. Section midpoint. Even in section midpoint, we'll do one question. In section and midpoint. There is that one last few questions are important. Okay, I missed out one formula. Naomi, are you there online? Concentrate, Naomi. Okay. Look at this, students. In section midpoint, we'll just solve two questions. I forgot to tell one concept. Centroid. Centroid of a triangle. See, for centroid, you'll have 3 points. A, B, C. You'll have 3 vertices. What is the formula for centroid? All of you will respond. X1 plus x2 plus divided by how many numbers are we adding? 3, right? Okay. So, yeah. This centroid is nothing but this distance, students, where all 3 meet. This common point is G. Remember this centroid question, all of you all. Comma. Y is given. For y, y1 plus y2 plus y3 divided by 3. Fine. This is the formula. Have you all made a note of this? Okay, we'll start solving few questions. Whenever centroid is given, we use only one formula for centroid. First, find the length of the median ABC whose vertices. Find the length of the median. Okay, median, centroid, both are same, students. The meaning is same. What is the answer? What is the length of median of ABC? This is a different question. Let us solve this. Okay, 23rd question. I'm doing the 23rd. All of you will concentrate. There are 3 points. There are 3 points. A minus 1 comma 3. 1 minus 1 minus 1. And C is 5 minus 1. What is the first thing we need to find, students? All of you will respond. Find the length of median. And also, what do we need to find? Also find coordinates of centroid. First, we need to find median. What do you mean by median, students? Median is the midpoint. So for AB, what is the midpoint? For AB, midpoint is anything given? So first, let us find what is given here. Length of median of ABC. Let me take this M. Okay, now let us calculate median of AB first. In the same way, there are 3 lengths, you should have 3 medians. M, I'll take this as L, N. First, let me take B 1 comma minus 1 and A median of ABC. First, median AB, students. Let us find for median AB. Okay, tell me median AB meaning is midpoint. Median of AB is midpoint. Take A on the left hand side, minus 1 comma 3. B on the right hand side, 1 comma minus 1. And M is the midpoint here, M. So what is the ratio of M is to N? If they ask you to find median, all of you will respond. What is the ratio, students? M is to N will be not K is to 1. Even morning you are telling same K is to 1. Whenever median is given, midpoint. When midpoint is given, M lies in the center. Then what will be the value? 1 is to 1. If it is not lying in the center, if they ask us to find M is to 1, you can take K is to 1, students. If not midpoint, the meaning of median is midpoint. Remember this, midpoint. Always take 1 is to 1. Next, median of AB is given. So first let's find for M, the coordinates of M, x comma y. Yeah, tell me the answer in one single line. What is x2, students? Take this as x1, y1, x2, y2. All of you will respond. What is x2? 1. What is y2? x2 minus x1. Sorry, x2 plus x1. What is x2 plus x1? Divided by, yeah, divided by 2. Then y2 plus y1 is minus 1 plus 3 divided by 2. Tell me the direct answer. Solve this in working column. What's the direct answer, students? 0 divided by 2 is 0 comma. Very good. 0 comma 1. So the answer for this is 0 comma 1. In the same way for L, midpoint L. Is this clear? All of you understood midpoint concept? Median? Median meaning is midpoint, students. Now, don't waste your time drawing the diagram separately. Let us try for BC. All of you will respond. What is the median for BC, students? L is given. What is the value for L? Tell me the answer. Which one is x1 and which one is y1 for length BC? X1, y1, x2, y2. Okay, tell me the answer. What is x1 plus x2? 5 plus 1 divided by 2. Next, what is y? y2, 1. 4. From where you're getting 4, Ivania? Even in diagram there is no 4, right? This is not 4, minus 1. Does it look like 4? Oh, minus 1. Now tell me. X, what is plus? Plus into minus 1 is 1 divided by 2. So what's the answer? Very good. 3 comma 0. For this it is 3 comma 0. Next. What's the next median left, students? What's the next median we have? N. Right? We have median N. For N, what is x comma y? Take the straight line AC. X1, y1. X2, y2. Respond now. Tell me the value. What is x1 plus x2? x2 plus x1. 5 plus into minus 1 is 5 minus 1 by 2. Next, see, it is x2 plus x1, students. X2 is 5 plus x1 is minus 1. If you open the bracket, 5 minus 1. What is y2? 1. 1 plus 3 divided by 2. What's the final answer? 2 comma 2. These are the 3 values. This is how we have to write. And write median, 3 values. Median of AB, median of BC, median of AC. If you get such question. Median concept is done. We found the answer for median. Then we need to find the centroid of ABC. Centroid is nothing but when these 3 medians join. When these 3 medians join like this, you will get a center here. This is G, centroid. And for centroid, we use ABC formula, students. ABC. Okay, all of you will tell me centroid. What is the coordinate of centroid? What's the formula we use? X1 plus x2 plus x3 divided by 3. Y1 plus y2 plus y3 divided by 3. Just take ABC values. Tell me all the x values. Yes, respond. Tell me all the x values, student. Minus 1. Naomi, what are you answering, Naomi? From all three, take the x value. Oh. Minus 1, plus 1, then tell me what are all the x values, Naomi? Y plus 3. From where did you take plus 3? ABC is given. Don't get confused. I have already circled it, right? ABC. And that which is all. Tell me all the x values. What are the numbers in x position? Plus 5 divided by 3. Tell me why. 3 minus 1. Any confusion in this? No. The thing is, you're not thinking. You're not thinking what to answer. As soon as I ask, randomly you tell some number. Okay, what is the value here? Minus 1 plus 1 gets cancelled. 5 divided by 3. Comma. Here, 3 by 3. What's the answer? 5 by 3, comma 1. This is the value for centroid students. Just make a note, go through this 5 by 3, comma 1. Completed. Shall we do the next one? Next question. For centroid, always go with A value students, A, B, and C. Don't go with M and L. That is median, what we found. You should take A, B, and C. Fine. In ABC, take all the first value as X, X1, X2, X3. X1, X2, X3. Y1, Y2, Y3. This is what I substituted. This is what I substituted. 5 by 3, comma 1 is the answer. Centroid. Then find the coordinates. 24, 25, 26. 27. Even 27, 28 is also the same students. We'll do the 28 question. In a triangle ABC, what is centroid value? Look at 28th question. Centroid is equals to 4, comma 3. And what are ABC value students? A is 1, comma 3. B is 4 and C is equals to A, comma 1. Be the vertices. Find the value of A, B and C. Hence find the length of BC. Okay, 2011 question. Hence find the length of BC. First, whenever coordinate is given, what's the formula? All of you will respond. G into xy is equals to x1 plus x2 plus x3 divided by 3. Y1 plus y2 plus y3 divided by 3. Whenever centroid word is given, use the formula. Now tell me G value. What is G value given? What is x1, x2, x3 divided by 3? Next. Compare this. 4 is equals to, what is 1 plus 4? 5 plus 6 divided by. Next. Okay, 4 3s are. What is A? Okay, what is B? All of you understood? A and B value? 23rd. Go through this today. Write it. Write and practice. Solve this. Be quick. Done? Okay. Be quick, students. The more quick you all solve, will be able to complete it. Centroid. Okay. Now, centroid was given. One value is missing. From B, one value was missing. C, one value. These are the types of question you get. This was centroid question. We'll do another question in centroid. Section midpoint done. Don't need to solve anything. We have done. 13th, 2014. Calculate the ratio in which the line segment AB is divided. We also find the length of AB. And one more thing we missed out. We need to find the length of BC in that same 2011 question. Now tell me what is the coordinate of B and C, students. What's the coordinate of B? 4 comma. What is B value? B is 5. And what is C? 7 comma 1. How do you find the length? What is the length? Length meaning section midpoint or distance? What do you mean by length? Distance. What is distance formula? Distance of which one, Naomi? BC or CB? Yeah, distance of, find the length of side BC. So which one you're supposed to take first, B or C? Yes, B. Distance. What is the distance BC formula? X2 minus. Okay, B and C is given, students. Take B first. What do you need to take? B value X1, Y1. And C value? Okay, complete it. Complete this. Solve this question. See, before final exam, you'll have only 3 days holiday. 2 or 3 days. That time I won't be solving all these students, only test paper and revision. So better complete it instead of just sitting and watching, write it. Lemula, are you writing? Joanna, Lemula, Mariana. Practice it, students. Write and practice. Even if you're not doing homework questions, fine, right? Do the classwork. What's the answer, students? 9 plus. Tell me, Naomi. Let Naomi answer. Naomi, what's the answer for this? 1 minus 5 minus 4 the. What is minus 4 the whole square? Okay, 9 plus 16. Answer. Answer is 5 units. Understood? Okay. Next one, students. Look at the next question. 2020, 14. What is given in the 14th one? Is divided by the point. Okay. 14th one, you can try it. P and X is given. I'll just explain. Calculate the ratio in which the line segment. What is the line we have? A is minus 4 comma 2. And what is B, students? Is divided by which point? Is divided by point. Look at the 29th question. All of you all, 29. Divided by which point? Is it in midpoint? Is it given as midpoint? Point. No, no, what do we need to find? We need to find that ratio, right? Okay, if P was midpoint, then what we would have taken M is to N. If it is exactly in the between, very good, 1 is to 1. But P is not in the, that is what we need to find. P is a random point given, we need to find that. So let me take P, and what is the coordinate of P given? X comma. Now, M is to N is not given. When M is to N is not given, what do you take M is to N as? K 1. Then tell me the formula. There's only one formula for this section formula. P into X comma 3 is equal to, all of your response to this. Is K into, what is X2? 3 into plus N is 1. N into what is minus 4 divided by X. Tell me the next one. Very good. 1 into 2 divided by K plus 1. What do we need to find here, student? Find the value of X. So if you want to find the value of X, do I need to solve both the equation or only X equation? X. What is X value? K into 3 is 3K divided by K plus 1. Substitute, what do you get? Yes. Respond, Naomi. All of you, not only Naomi is answering. Others, can you tell? Lemula, answer this. Mariana and Lemula, when you multiply, what do you get? Kx plus x is equals to, 3x is given, Mariana. The 3x, 3k minus. Okay, how many variables are missing here? How many variables are there? Two variables, right? What are the two variables missing? X and k. So we need two variables. What you do? Use this concept. Use this. Find the value of k. 3 is equals to, all of you respond, 6k plus. How many variables are missing here? Two or one? Only one. Find the value of k and substitute here. Be quick. Find the value of x. This is how we will have to think, students. Two variables are missing. In the next equation, one variable. Find the value of k first. Substitute and find the value of x next. Okay, what is k value? K is equals to 1 by 3. Substitute. 1 by 3x plus x is equals to, this one. You tell me, Mariana. Still what confusion? Which one goes to the other side? Tell me which one goes to the other side. Which is greater? From 6th standard I am teaching you. Which is greater? 3k or 6k? Shift 3k to the other side. You get 3 minus 2 is equals to, what is 3 minus 2? K is equals to, your answer is correct. What doubt you have in this? That's right. You told you have a confusion with minus, right? When you have confusion, why do you want to do in that method, Mariana? When you know something is wrong, still you want to do that. Okay, you tell me this 3k minus 6k is equals to, respond. Same question. The way you told, I'm doing it. 2 minus 3. What do you get? Minus 3k. Ah, getting the answer right. Getting the answer right. Complete. Now, what will you do with that sign? Tell me, Mariana. Whatever you tell, I'll write. What shall I do? Want me to cancel or just leave it? Cancel it. Cancel, right? 1 by 3. Complete it. If you have doubts, do it in other way, students. In simple linear equation, you can solve in two methods. You should either shift it left hand side, right hand side. Okay, take LCM. Take LCM. What do you get? 3x plus 3x. And this side, what do you get? 1 minus. Very good. Shift this. X plus 3x is Lemula, Mariana, Joanna. Did you all understand this LCM part? These two steps, students. 3 is common. What is x value? Minus 9 by 4. Minus 9 by 4, you can write it as 2.25, I think. Is it just 9 by 4? Fine, Naomi. Minus 9 by 4 is the answer, students. We are not done yet. There's one more part in this. X is equals to minus 9 by 4. Look at the next question. Other part. Fine. Length of AP. What is A value? What is P value? Very good. It was x comma 3, right? X comma 3. I have to write it like this. How do you find the length? What is length formula? What is length meaning, students? Length is also known as distance. In this graphical term, length is known as distance. Square root of x2. Complete that later or just ignore it. Just ignore. We have done that. Next. 30th question. Same question. In what ratio? Okay, this is a bit different. Look, in what ratio is the line joining P and Q? Let me take P 5, comma 3. And what is the other line, students? Other line we have, all of you concentrate. Q is minus 5, comma 3. Is divided by which axis? Divided by which axis? Axis. In what ratio? That point will take it as M. It is not midpoint, we'll take anything. I'll take it as A, students. Let me take it as A. And this point A is dividing which axis? X axis or Y axis? X axis. See, I told you all intersection, intersect on the x axis, or divided by x axis. The meaning is same for all these things. Divided by x axis. For all this, what value you have to take? X is equal to some value should be there. If all these values are, look at, intersect on the x axis divided, then what about parallel, students? This is one pair. Now tell me, for parallel to which axis? Parallel and can you all respond, unmute and respond? If it is divided by x axis, then that line will be parallel to which axis? It will be parallel to y axis. Whichever word comes with parallel, what's the value you have to take? For parallel, it is always 0. For intersect, divide, just leave as it is. Divided by x axis is given, so take the point A as x comma 0. This is what you have to assume, x comma 0. In the last moment, you won't remember all this. Okay, intersect is given. What shall we take? You'll get confused. Intersect on the x axis divided by. The opposite to intersect on the x axis or divided is parallel, student. The word is parallel. So in question, x-axis is given, which means it should be parallel to y-axis. If it is parallel to y-axis, y is equals to 0. X comma 0 is what we need to take. That is the coordinate of the point A, x comma 0. Is it clear? All of you understood? Now this time there are chances of giving y-axis. What if they give divided by y-axis, students? If it is divided by y-axis, then that line will be parallel to which axis? It should be parallel to x-axis. Then what will be the value of x? 0. Then what will you take point A as? 0 comma y. 0 comma y. Relate and study. The same concept we are going to use for all this, including the graph question. If there is mean, median, mode, even for that, if there is any intercept, we use the same concept. Next. And also find the coordinates of the point. This coordinate is nothing but A, students. Point is A, x comma 0. We need to find m is to n, k is to 1. With respect to the point x comma 0 is equals to, yes, let us solve this question. Be quick. What's the answer? K into what is x2? K into minus 5 plus n into what is x1? X1 is 5. Which question is this? 30th question. 30th question. Look what is given. In what ratio is the line joining which alphabet is first, students? P or Q? Which is first? P. With respect to that, I have written. If you take Q and P and solve, wrong question. Wrong. Your ratio will not be the same. Okay, complete this. All of you will complete it. What else is given? Also find the coordinate of the point of intersection. Once you find the value, also find A value. A's value. I have done it till here. Try the next step. All of you got k is equals to -1. Okay, in place of k, put -1 student so that this -1 remains as it is. What is m is to n? What is the ratio? So right, ratio is -1 is to 1. Okay, look here, I'll tell you how to write ratio, right? Ratio PA is to AQ is equals to -1 is to 1. Substitute k minus 1 here, you will get x value. Okay, so anything divided by 0, it is undefined, right? X value is getting undefined. 30th question. This was 2020. Okay, the question here, it was a printing mistake, students. It is supposed to be yx here, not y-axis. It is supposed to be y-axis. Okay, but the concept is same. All of you understood the concept, how to solve? Can you all respond? It's supposed to be y-axis, Naomi. Here it is not x-axis. Here it's supposed to be which one? Y-axis. If it is y-axis, what will you take x value as? X should be. So what would have been a value? A should have been 0, 5. Okay. When I cross check the previous year question, this is a typing mistake, students. It's error. It has to be y-axis. Y-axis. But the concept is same. Concept is same. What's the answer you get here? For this, what's the answer? 5 plus 5 divided by 0. Anything you divide by 0 is what, students? You divide anything by 0, it is undefined. Therefore, the question is wrong. It has to be y-axis. If you get, solve it in the same way. It has to be y-axis question. Okay, next. The last one I'm going to skip. You all can do it. After break, we'll do some reflection, not reflection. Equation of a straight line question. Find a point P which divides internally same. A will be here. P 1 is to 3. Here m is to n value is given. M is to n. We need to find P value x comma y. P is given. Okay, take 10 minutes break. We'll continue at, what's the time? 5? Yeah, 7:15 students. We'll continue at 7:15. Okay, shall we solve equation of a straight line, students? Equation of straight line question. Okay, fine. Equation 2023. Find the coordinates. Okay, just do the previous year question. Try this 2015 question 1. Can you see this diagram given in the given figure? Ratio and equation. Okay, try this. I'll give you all 5 minutes time. Try this 20th question, students. Then I'll solve. Then we'll do one or two questions from the next exercise. Find the coordinates of A. If you get the coordinates of A wrong, you won't be able to solve AB and AC. Okay, tell me the coordinates of A. Look at the diagram and tell. What's the coordinate of? Yes, 4 comma 0. Yeah, continue with the next one. It is 4 comma 0. Find the length of AB and AC. Separate. So for AB, find the value, students, right? X2 minus x1, the whole square, plus next A and C. There are two different questions combined together. Complete this. Over one question, not more than 5 minutes, students. Last 2 minutes left. It's only for 4 marks. They had given it for 4 marks. Total we have A. Write all the points first. On top you write the points. B is minus 2 comma 3. C is minus 2 comma 4. Find the ratio in which Q divides AC. Take line A and C. A is first. A is first, C is next. Yes, sir. Third question. Okay, second one completed. All of you done the second one. Adya done. Lemula, Mariana. Who else is on time? Joanna. Okay. With respect to A, B students, tell me which is x2. Tell me the direct value. X2 is minus 2 minus 4 the whole square. Plus what is y2? Okay. Try to complete within one step, students. What is minus 2 minus 4 the whole square? Okay. Even if it is minus 6, when you square it, what do you get? Yeah. Remember this, whether it is minus or plus. When you square, you're getting 36. So ignore that minus. 36 plus 9. How much is that? Is it correct? 36 plus 9? 4 comma 0. Okay. Find the length of AB. B is minus 2 comma 3. What's the answer in textbook? Is it square root 45? Or is it 3 root 5 in textbook? Textbook 3 root 5. Okay. What is square root of 45? When you simplify, you get 3 into 3 into 5. Take 3. Is this clear? All of you got 3 root 5 students. Yeah, simplify. Simplify. Tell me the next one. Direct value. What is x2? See, now combine A and C. Ignore B. Combine A and C. What is x2? x2, x2. Minus 2 minus 4 the whole square plus minus 0 the whole square. Next. 6 square is 36 plus 16. The answer is, okay, when you factorize 52, what you will get? 2 root 13 2 into 2 into 13 students. 4, sorry. Correct. Factorize 52, all of you. 52. 2 into how many times? 26. 2 into 13. And 2 into 1. So if you take 2 value, what do you get? What's the answer? 2 root 2 into 26, 2 into 13, 13 into 1 students, 13 into 1. That's the reason I wrote 2 root 13. Is it clear? All of you understood? Root 13. Next, here, it's fine. 4-mark question and you're taking so long not getting the answer. Why? Okay, next, tell me the next one, Ivania. You tell me next one what is asked. Find the ratio in which AC is given. So first, which side I have to take? A, and next one should see what is A value? 3 minus 2 minus 4. If you want to find the ratio, this becomes x1, y1, and this one becomes x1. And what is the point? Q, right? Yeah, what coordinate of Q? I think that you had missed out. What is the coordinate? Where is Q? Y axis. And is it crossing? Isn't it crossing minus 3? See, in diagram, in textbook, there is a mistake, students. It is not exactly crossing. Can you see? Is it exactly crossing minus 3? Right? If it was a graph sheet, graph would have been given like this. Graph. So is it minus 3 or somewhere around 2.8? Isn't it like minus 2.8? Or minus 2.8. But graph is not given. There are no lines here. We'll take it as minus 3. Where is minus 3 on? It's on y-axis. So x-axis should be, what is x-axis? 0. Yeah, tell me Ivania, tell me the calculation. Q of 0 comma 3, m is to n. What will you take m is to n as? K is to k into what is x2 here? Plus n into n 1. 1 into 4 divided by k plus x k into 1 into divided by k plus. All of you concentrate, students. Concentrate here. 0 is given, 3 is given. Take any one value. If you take 3, what are we getting? 3 is equals to, open the bracket, minus 4k plus, which is minus, okay, minus 3, sorry, minus 3. K plus 1. Cross multiply, what do you get? Minus 3k minus is equals to minus k, 0, just ignore. Then shift 4k is minus, students, make it positive, shift it this side, minus 3k plus 4k is equals to 3. What is 3 minus 3 plus 4? K is equals to, if k is equals to 3, you have taken m is to 1 is k is to 1. 3 is to 1. What is m is to n value? What's the answer in textbook? Is it correct? Same or different? Response, students, what's the answer? 20th, 23rd one. Yes. It is showing us 2 is to, okay, 2 is to 1. What answer did you get, Ivania? Q you will take. Okay, let me check this that they have given in the book. 2015 question. 15. Last question, students. Just stay online. 2 minutes. 2015. Okay, they have given this question, ninth question. Let Q be K is to 1. Okay, fine, students, got it. Look here. Where is Q touching? Q is touching in which axis? All of you respond. Q is crossing which axis? Y axis. So therefore, which one will be 0? Which one will be 0? X is equals to 0. Don't take 0 comma minus 3 because we are not sure of this Q, right? Is it passing through minus 3 exactly? What about P? What about other points, students? What about A and B? A and B values are already given. Okay, whenever values are not given, exact value is not known. Look at, whenever exact value is not known, you take this as 0 comma y. Y axis, just keep it as y. Q into 0 comma y. Now, for y variable, use this one. Now tell me, Ivania, 0 is equals to minus 2k plus 4 divided by k plus 1. It goes to the other side, even this becomes 0. Minus 2k plus 4. What happens to minus 2k if it goes to the other side? Plus 2k is equals to k is equals to, if k is to what is m is to n ratio, students? Are we getting the answer? Is it correct, Naomi? Now is it correct? Okay, fine. 2 is to 1. So what is the mistake we did here, students? What we are supposed to assume Q value? Where is this Q crossing? Yes, it is intersecting, and we are not sure that Q is at minus 3. Okay, I thought we have to assume the value. If you assume, the answer is wrong. So it is not on exactly on minus 3. Don't take it as minus 3, students. You are supposed to take Q value as 0 comma y. It is intersecting y axis 0 comma y. Now can you tell me P? Can you see P given here on y axis? So what will you take P value? It is crossing at y axis. So x will be, what is x? 0 comma y. But here you can tell, where does P crossing in y axis? What is the point? Exact point. Yes, here it is exactly 2. And for this, Ivania, you can take it as 0 comma 2. Okay, if they had asked A and B, students, A and B and the point intersecting P, if they ask you to find the ratio, you could have taken as 0 comma 2, students. For that, we could have taken 0 comma 2. Any doubts in this? All of you understood? Okay, last question I'll explain. Do it for homework. We'll continue tomorrow. Find the equation of the line AC. Tell me A value. What is A point, students? 4 comma 0. What is C? What is C? Okay, if you want to find equation and when 2 points are given, what is the formula for 2 points? Y minus y1 divided by is equals to x1. Take this as x1 y1, x2 y2. Complete and check the answer. All of you understood? Reflection, section with equation. Okay, only parallel and perpendicular concept is left. We'll do it tomorrow. And tomorrow evening I'll be starting construction. Okay, construction question. Fine. That's it for today. You all can leave. Log in at 10:40 tomorrow, students. Same time. Morning 10:40.